Hi everyone, my name is Liza. I'm a futures day trader and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today in this video I want to talk about 5 habits that every trader needs to develop and focus on, and it's coming from my personal point of view, from my experience, and let's dive deeper into each one of them. So the first one is to practice risk management. And it's something that many of us tend to forget and make it as a habit. And I'm talking about the risk management from the perspective of the habit because it's something that we need to consider every single day. We tend to forget about that. We focus so much on the profit, how much am I going to make right now? But we forget about the part of the risk and reward ratio, how much, in order for me to make 1K, how much am I willing to risk right now? And how can you manage the risk? Maybe if you see that the position is reversing and you are being super stubborn and it goes against you and you should have cut it for just a small loss and it ends up being a huge loss that wipes away your full months of profit. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like every trader has been there and you guys know what I'm talking about because I personally have been there a lot. When you work so hard and you grow your account and then you just have one massive loss that literally erases your whole profits for the whole months or weeks. And it all comes to the risk management. It all comes to the point that we forget about the part that we need to remember about preserving our capital. In many cases, it's not just about making the profit, but it's also about preserving what you already have. So practicing risk management, clearly identifying what is your stop loss and putting those stop losses and having automatic stop losses and being less stubborn and not being greedy and cutting the losses is better than holding them forever when it's clearly not when it's clearly going against you and it's clearly going in another direction. So that's what point number 1 and the habit number 1 is to practice risk management daily and remind yourself every single day, every time you plan on entering the trade, what is my risk management and what is my risk to reward ratio as of right now. The second point is to keep your trading journal. Journaling is a huge and essential part of your trading game, and do not underestimate the importance of it. I know that many people don't take it seriously. They just trade and they don't look at their trades. Whatever happened, let's move to the next day. But actually looking into your trades and analyzing your trades and recapping your trades and seeing where did you make the mistakes, it's a huge and essential part of the trading journey. When I started my trading, I used to have just my notebook, literally was related to my trading, was my trading journal. And every morning before entering the trades, before even market open, I would write down my journaling, what is my plan for today, what about the key levels, what I'm looking for as well for this day, what about the opening range from previous days highs as well. So like opening range low, opening range high. So I would write it all down when the market opens as well. So just keeping my eyes on what things are happening there and also journaling my trades afterwards. Then I switched to the digital journaling as well. And the idea is the same. You come back every single day after your trading day and you analyze. And why it's important to do and why it needs to be your habit, because without you analyzing, without you looking at your trades, you will never understand and identify what are your mistakes. What are mistakes you keep on making every single day? By me, I remember for myself for the first time when I realized that trading journal has been an essential part and it's changed a lot my trading game, and I could see how I was making the same mistakes, which I never thought about. I could clearly see from my personal example that every day I was, cutting my winners too soon. I was greedy, I had FOMO, I was chasing, I had a revenge trading. So I could identify that every single day, and I did not, literally, I could not believe that I was making the same mistakes daily. And then you're like, okay, I see that's something that I need to work on. That's something that I need to improve moving into the next day, moving into the next week, for the next months. And that's why you do need to have your trading journal, and you need to make it as your habit of analyzing the trades daily, recapping them daily, and seeing where things could have been improved moving into the new trading session as well. Next one is to develop a clear trading plan, or have a trading plan. And that needs to be your habit as well, so you come prepared. Yes, we do that journaling part, but every day you do need to have your plan, like your plan of attack. What is going to be today? Maybe based on your trading plan, or it could be your strategy as well. I could say like the habit is trading plan and develop your strategy as well, and following that strategy and following that trading plan. So having that trading plan in front of you, having all of those rules, having all of those criteria in front of you and following them daily, that's a habit. That's a habit that we need to focus on, how to follow it daily, how not to deviate from your plan, how to execute your strategy, how not to deviate from your strategy as well, from your rules, from your criteria. So have a clear trading plan every single morning. And that's why moving to the point number 4 is about taking breaks. If you clearly see that based on your trading plan that there are no trades, that's totally okay not to trade daily. So that's why the habit number 4, which I just mentioned, is about taking breaks. Many of us traders, we just get so excited about the idea of making money, and we want to trade every single day, and we want to make that profit every single day and use all of the opportunities given to us. And we forget about taking breaks, because trading is mentally exhausting. And especially when you go through the losses, when you experience red days, you don't have to trade daily. If you see that based on your trading plan or based on your strategy that there is no trade today, that's okay. You don't have to trade daily. For me, that was a huge point, and I talked about it in one of my videos related to the trading addiction. That was a huge thing that I realized, and it helped me to get out of this hamster wheel of constantly trading and trading and trading nonstop, and understanding that I don't have to trade daily to make money. I don't have to trade daily to secure all of my profits as well and execute on a higher level. And I'm not gonna miss something, because that fear of missing out, that the market moved without you, that's it, the train left, the opportunities left, that's it, I missed everything. Even though that trade was not based on your strategy, not based on your trading plan, that's totally okay. So please learn how to take breaks. And taking breaks should be your habit, and you should not judge yourself for taking that break. That's okay to go on a week for vacations. It's normal. It's okay to take a break and not trade during the holiday season. It's okay to take break and step away from the screen if you don't feel mentally in the right place. It's totally fine. So please make it as your habit to take breaks as well when you need them. Last point, and we kind of briefly talked about it, about the mental aspect. And the last point is to develop that emotional control, and how you can control your emotions, your behaviors, and your mental aspect. What do I mean by that? We do have lots of negative behavior traits that are coming out of us every day when we trade. It's about the greed, it's about control, it's about frustration and aggression as well. I don't know, maybe you've experienced, or probably you've seen online all of those memes when the trade goes against you, you just smash your laptop, you smash all of the things around you. And it all comes to developing how you can control your emotions, how emotionally intelligent you are. And that's been a huge part of my trading, because again, I'm coming from this spiritual background. I'm a certified spiritual mentor, and I've been like meditating and doing all of the practices for such a long time. And I always asked myself, because I started investing and getting myself into the stock market in 2018, 2019. And my partner has been trading for longer than me, for like half a decade. So I always ask myself why I didn't start sooner, because I had an opportunity to study, I had an opportunity to do that sooner in my life. And why didn't I do that? And I realized that I was not mentally prepared. I was not mentally in the right place. So I got certified, I handled some life situations as well, and I am more emotionally stable. And that's why I was like, it came actually at a good time, because otherwise if I started even like year and a half or 2 years earlier, I wouldn't be able to handle and control myself emotionally. And of course, it's never been like easy for me still. It's trading. Trading gonna trick you, market is gonna play you. Of course, I had my roller coasters, emotional roller coasters as well. But because I have those skills and all of this knowledge of how I can help myself emotionally, how can I manage the stress, how can I manage anxiety, how can I manage the losing position, how to feel when you, how to help yourself when you feel overwhelmed when it comes to trading, how to set yourself for the whole full day, and how to reflect post day, because it's just coming again from my spiritual background. So that's why please focus on developing your emotional control, how you control yourself, how can you control your emotions, and how you control your frustration, aggression as well, and greed, and all of these negative behavior traits. Practice more mindfulness, do mindfulness practices, do meditations, do breathing exercises. Literally, when you see that you start losing your cool, just calm down, count from 1 to 5 or from 1 to 10, inhale and exhale deeply, and get back to the screen if you need to, if you're still in a position, or literally step away. That's why even if I experience losses, I don't take like a week or like a whole month off right now, only if I'm completely in the wrong place just because of other outside factors that are happening. But if it's just related to my loss, next morning, I already analyzed it, I already reviewed it, I already know my mistakes, I already acknowledge it, and next morning I come back with having a clarity on my mind, with no aggression, with no frustration, with no revenge trading, because revenge trading and fear of missing out and all of this comes from, again, how we can handle our emotions and how we can control our emotional intelligence as well. So that were the 5 habits that, from my experience and from my point of view, every trader needs to develop and needs to focus on. And we'll just list them one more time. So the first one is to practice risk management. The second one is to keep your journal. The third one is to develop a trading plan or your strategy. The fourth one is to remember to take breaks, because they are part of the game as well. And the last but not least is to learn and develop how you can control your emotions and all of your negative behavior traits as well. How you can help yourself mentally, having that extra habit of clearing your mind and helping yourself in your mental health as well. That's a huge habit that many traders forget, that again, mental health is a crucial component of trading. And if you are not mentally there, if you're not mentally in the right place, your trading is not going to be in the right place as well. Okay, just a reminder for yourself. But thank you everyone for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know, out of these 5 habits, which one do you struggle the most, and which one are you going to take for yourself, maybe for the next months, to focus on and develop it. I'll be happy to know more. But have a wonderful rest of your day and a lot of profit. And remember that everything should be within the risk management as well. Have a good one.